Hello! Today I'm going to be talking about Elden Ring, my channel, and the future of both. With my channel recently starting to pick back up steam from me playing Elden Ring, I do want to say some things involving the game that I feel like I should get out of my system now before I do more content revolving around it. These things involve my likes of the game, my dislikes of the game, and also how it's going to be included in the channel from now on. First off, the likes. I enjoy PvE. I think that for the most part it's fun, and it's not too challenging, but it's not too easy at the same time. Other things I enjoy is the general gameplay of the game itself, its controls, and also the movesets of a vast majority of weapons I like. There's exceptions, obviously, but I'm not going to go over them. The last thing I'm going to mention in the likes category is that I enjoy the base of the PvP in the game, and I will talk about that more in the next section of the dislikes of the game. My first dislike is the balancing act of items is all over the place. Obviously there's going to be some outliers on the spectrum in any game. However, in Elden Ring it really feels like everything is an outlier, with little being in that golden zone of it's good but it's not a god weapon. The weapons in the game either fall into a category of it does way too much or literally the worst thing, worse than the broken sword from Dark Souls. Where the latter is okay for weapons whose existence is basically either a joke or a lore piece, the game shouldn't be split in half by those two categories. And I understand that every game has a meta weapon and a meta build and this and that, and I'm not going to complain about the players who use these items, as it's not their fault they have access to these items. However, I can and I will complain about the addition of these items. Things like Bloodhound's Step, which takes out, like, all the spacing and all the timing from the game, as it's faster than running and it's just quick step but faster and better. There's also the bugs in the game. That's another thing that I dislike, which I understand. It's a newish game, but some of these bugs can ruin the experience. Things like Fire's Deadly Sin with Bloodflame Blade, or the quick cast exploit where people can just skip an entire cast animation. At most, I can get annoyed with the players who use these bugs, as it's not the player's fault that these bugs are in the game, and I think targeting the players for that is stupid. In the moment, it might seem good to say, fuck this player, but the fault is really on FromSoft for not fixing these things sooner or at all. Finally, out of the negativity that was that previous section, how is Elden Ring going to be in the channel from now on? Well, I don't plan on making a lot more Elden Ring videos. I have a big video that's going to take a lot of time to edit down and make, especially because I have to finish some of the footage as I took a break from filming. However, that might be the last big Elden Ring thing I make for now, as I'm starting to both run out of ideas for Elden videos as well as the want to make them, as I'd rather put the game down and wait for it to get better than to go into it at the moment, as the glitches are getting under my skin and I don't always want to deal with that sort of thing. Also, I want to try and diversify my content so I'm not making the same thing over and over, so I can make more entertaining content for you, as I do this for both my enjoyment as well as the enjoyment of the people who watch, such as you. Speaking of you, thank you for sitting through me talking about things for about 3.5 minutes, and I hope that you still enjoyed this even if it wasn't as action-packed as me fighting a host who heals, but I do have entertaining content planned soon. So bye for now. Please like, share, and subscribe too. Thank you for watching.